Hi, welcome to Soul Vibrations, here to deliver soul messages. Today I'll be reading energy with pendulum for chakras. I'll be using tarot and an oracle just to close the message. A friendly reminder that this is a general energy reading, always with love, hoping to connect to those who would benefit from these messages. So with that said, I will start with your chakras in your crown. Third eye, throat, the heart, solar plexus, sacral, thank you, and root. Okay, thank you. Okay, so it focused on the sacral, and that to me speaks about energies like that we hold there are like our creativity, our sexual energies. It also holds our emotions, believe it or not, because the sacral, it is known to hold energies like the relationships that we have, not only with ourselves but others outside of ourselves. So it is the color orange, and like I said, words that hold relevance to this chakra is movement, adaptability. It is our physical pleasure. It is our sexuality, our emotions, our sensation. It's how we nurture. We tend to hold those energies here. Our intimacy, our desire. So, in other words, try to bring a little bit more in of that. I think that yesterday's energy was basically the same. It was holding on the sacral. So to me, it's speaking about like giving attention to how we speak to ourselves, how we nourish ourselves, you know? It's like kind of like bringing in more of that to you, nurturance to yourself. It's the color orange, like I said, and just the essence of the color orange is optimistic, it's independent, it's adventurous, it's very creative, it can be fun, very fluid. So there's something to that. It's friendly, it's a color of warmth, so confident. So bring in a little bit of that. Just also be mindful as well if of the actual organs and things that we hold in that particular area. We have our hips in that area. We have our reproductive organs, our lower back, our digestive system, like I said, our sex organs, and our autoimmune system. So please pay attention to all of that area within yourself and bring in light, nurturance, some sort of like creativity, movement. If you're in a relationship, then be more loving, like be more soft and with your relationship that you have with others. If you're not in a relationship, it doesn't matter, but I'm just saying bring that to yourself, not just to people outside of you, but to yourself as well, to your family, to your friends. But it is very much kind of like holding a sense of security in that particular area. It is said that the sacral is the second chakra, and it's located below the navel, and it represents sexual energies, like I said, your creativity, and an imbalance attribute would be a lack of repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. So today it's more of be out there more in earth. And if it's not necessarily people, but even just out in earth, taking walks, like connecting yourself to to things that are alive, to fruits and vegetables of that color, to a lake, to water, for your emotional stability. You know, putting a fire on, like a candle, or cooking outside if the weather permits, or something in nature, like connecting yourself, grounding yourself a little bit more, because this is more of like your physical body. So I hope that is of that this information is useful for you for a more, like I said, holistic. Well, I didn't say it, but my message here is always how to heal self in a more holistic way and creative way, and tapping into subconscious things that we don't really think about, but they're there even if we don't see them. So work on this particular area of you, and if it is something more internal that you're feeling, go to the doctor, like actually give light, shed light to those particular areas of you. So with that said, I will move on to tarot. I've already meditated and shuffled the cards, so I will be picking 3, and we'll be in mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And in the overall, the bottom of the deck. So in the overall, it speaks about feeling content. It's almost like the end of a cycle. It's the fulfillment, feeling fulfilled in many ways. This card speaks of abundance, joy, wishes granted, pleasure, like being in that sense of, like I said, contentment. The 9 in itself, it's the number of fruition, of attainment, fulfillment. So it is kind of like an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one, emotionally wise. Mentally, it wants, or it's showing the need to rest, the need to feel or to place oneself in a sanctuary, like where we can rest, where we really feel at home. This is what the 4 of Swords is saying. 4 has the essence of structure, stability. It's the number of manifestation, being grounded. And so here it's wanting you to ground your mind. Swords is your intellect, your intelligence, or how you process and how you communicate things. And it's air element. And so it wants you to rest and really think about where you're wanting to bring and what kind of stability you're wanting to bring forward physically. And it obviously shows here your body, your money, your physical needs. Earth element is considered material needs, finances, the body. So very much so, like by you manifesting or taking the time to really think about what you're wanting to bring into the reality, the body is telling you that it's working with you, that the energies around you, your higher self, is wanting to plant the first seeds, start moving. Earth element is slow moving, but it does things right. And air, it's a little bit faster, but you can miss a few things. That's why it's asking you to just rest. And, and again, and where you feel safe, and time to meditate, like he's in gold, almost like royalty, because you are, and it wants you to validate that for yourself, that you're worth a lot and that you need to invest in you with love, with contentment, with security that you're going to be okay. Like I said, physically, the Ace speaks about prosperity, new beginnings. It's opportunity. It calls also the essence of abundance. So put yourself in there, not in what you're lacking, but more in what you can, you're capable of creating. And in your spirit, mind, body, spirit, your spirit has again the number 4. So you have 2 4s, and which is an 8. 8 is the number of mastery, of action, of accomplishment, of like it's like a repetitive, it's like a abundant number. But for 4, for this one, in what this, again, another earth, what it represents is almost like take care of your body, take care of your finances, hold on to that. This is saving money. This is having boundaries. You see how he's protecting himself. He's like he's surrounded by this like black cape or something that's very protective, and he's holding tight to what he has. So it does speak a lot about bringing in security. It can also mean the card of greed, of letting go, of not letting go. But I don't pick that up. I pick more of saving your energy, of saving your money, restoring yourself, and again, bringing in boundaries, and what is it that you're desiring and wanting to bring into reality from a place of love and contentment and security, and just feeling pure with your intentions. Like very intentional, because you're doing things right, because you're coming from a place of love, which is very foundational. So beautiful. Again, it's hard times. These are passing moments though, and they're not easy to flow through them, very slow moving, but because it requires attention, it requires action, and and clear mind, and clear communication, and truth for your own self, of purity to what you're creating from here forward. Don't give what you don't have. You have to bring that in. So this is what it's, that essence that I'm getting. I hope that this message is helpful for you all. I will get, look at this. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. This was just the top of the card, but I'm going to see. Boop. Let me see if any of them fall on its own. Okay, I'm just going to get one. Beautiful. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Interesting. This one calls to me too. I'm sorry, I'm just full of messages today. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So I hope this message is of service for you all. I give you thanks. I send you all the best of vibes, and I will talk to you guys soon. Ciao. Thank you.